What if I told you that your backyard is already smarter than you think? It knows when the sun goes down, when someone walks by, and even when you need privacy. The problem is, you're not listening to it. These 7 gadgets finally give your outdoor space the intelligence it deserves. From lighting that reads your mind to furniture that adapts to your needs, your backyard is about to become the smartest part of your home. Your neighbors know more about your backyard activities than you think they do. That morning coffee ritual, the weekend barbecue prep, even your late-night phone calls on the patio. Every movement gets cataloged by the houses that surround your property. This constant visibility creates an invisible barrier that keeps you from truly relaxing in your own outdoor space. Most homeowners feel this exposure without fully understanding its impact. You step outside to unwind, but instead of relaxation, you get the nagging sense that eyes are watching from kitchen windows and second-story bedrooms. This psychological pressure transforms what should be your personal retreat into a performance space where you're always on display. The stress response kicks in when you should be winding down, defeating the entire purpose of outdoor living. The feeling of being watched triggers a primal response that makes genuine relaxation impossible. Your brain stays in a heightened state of awareness, constantly scanning for observers and adjusting your behavior accordingly. You lower your voice during phone calls, avoid certain seating areas, and cut conversations short. Smart outdoor privacy screens solve the core problem without the drawbacks of permanent solutions. These systems use occupancy sensors to detect when you enter your outdoor space and automatically extend screening materials to create instant privacy. The sensors distinguish between human movement and environmental factors like wind or small animals, ensuring the system responds only to genuine occupancy needs. The detection technology works through passive infrared sensors that monitor heat signatures across your patio or deck area. When the system detects sustained presence rather than brief movement, it triggers the privacy screen deployment. This prevents false activations from cats, delivery personnel, or neighbors walking past your property line. The sensors can be calibrated for different sensitivity levels based on your specific privacy needs and property layout. Smart screens extend and retract using weather-resistant motorized systems housed in protective enclosures. The screening material itself consists of tightly woven synthetic fabrics that provide visual privacy while allowing air circulation. These materials resist fading from UV exposure and maintain their integrity through temperature fluctuations that would damage traditional fence materials. The motorized components use low-voltage systems that operate quietly without disturbing the peaceful atmosphere you're trying to create. Weather resistance comes from marine-grade components designed for constant outdoor exposure. The motors feature sealed housings that prevent moisture infiltration, while the fabric attachment points use stainless steel hardware that resists corrosion. The screening material undergoes treatment processes that make it resistant to mildew, mold, and insect damage. This durability ensures consistent performance through seasonal changes without requiring constant maintenance or replacement. Smart home integration transforms these privacy screens into seamless extensions of your indoor automation system. Voice commands through Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant allow you to adjust privacy levels without leaving your chair. You can say, "Extend privacy screen" when guests arrive, or "Retract screen" when you want to open up the view. The system responds instantly to these commands, creating the exact environment you need for any situation. Scheduling capabilities add another layer of convenience by automatically managing privacy based on your daily routines. The system can extend screens during your typical morning coffee time or retract them before evening gatherings when you want an open feel. Geofencing integration detects when you're approaching home and prepares your outdoor space before you arrive. This predictive capability means your privacy settings are always optimized for your intended use. The screens integrate with other smart home sensors to create intelligent privacy decisions. If your indoor security system detects that you're home but inactive, the outdoor privacy screens can remain retracted to maintain an open feel. When motion sensors indicate you're moving toward outdoor spaces, the privacy system prepares for your arrival. This coordination between different smart home components creates a cohesive experience where privacy appears exactly when needed. Installation involves mounting track systems along the perimeter of your covered outdoor areas. The tracks accommodate screening materials that can extend up to 12 feet in length, providing coverage for most residential patio spaces. Multiple screens can operate independently, allowing you to create partial privacy that blocks specific sight lines while maintaining openness in other directions. This flexibility adapts to different social situations and privacy requirements. The transformation from exposed space to private outdoor room happens within seconds of activation. Areas that felt uncomfortably open suddenly become intimate spaces suitable for confidential conversations or personal relaxation. The psychological shift is immediate and profound. Your stress levels drop as the feeling of being watched disappears, replaced by the security of a controlled environment. This foundational privacy creates the conditions necessary for other smart features to work effectively. When you feel secure in your outdoor space, you're more likely to use entertainment systems, outdoor speakers, and other technological enhancements. The privacy screens become the enabler that allows you to fully utilize smart lighting, sound systems, and comfort features without worrying about disturbing neighbors or creating unwanted attention. The combination of instant privacy and smart home integration creates outdoor spaces that adapt to your needs rather than forcing you to adapt to their limitations. Your backyard becomes a responsive environment that supports genuine relaxation and entertainment, setting the stage for other intelligent features to enhance your outdoor experience even further. What if your backyard knew exactly when you needed light before you even stepped outside? The most advanced outdoor lighting systems today can predict your movement patterns and prepare illumination before you take your first step onto the patio. This technology transforms the relationship between homeowner and outdoor space, creating an environment that responds to your needs rather than waiting for your commands. Manual outdoor lighting control creates constant friction in your daily routine. You flip switches from inside the house, hoping you've selected the right combination of lights for your intended activity. You set timers that turn lights on at fixed times, regardless of whether you're actually using the space. These systems operate on schedules that rarely match your actual needs, leaving you fumbling with controls in the dark or wasting energy illuminating empty spaces. The disconnect between your lighting system and your actual usage patterns creates inefficiency that compounds over time. Traditional lighting systems waste enormous amounts of energy through poor timing and inappropriate brightness levels. Timer-based systems illuminate your entire backyard for preset durations, regardless of occupancy or activity level. Motion-activated systems create jarring on-off cycles that provide harsh illumination when you need gentle ambiance. These systems lack the intelligence to distinguish between a quick trip to retrieve something and an extended evening of outdoor entertainment. The result is either inadequate lighting when you need it, or excessive illumination when you don't. Photocell-controlled, low-voltage lighting systems solve these problems by responding directly to natural light conditions rather than arbitrary schedules. These systems use light-sensitive resistors that detect changes in ambient illumination and automatically adjust artificial lighting accordingly. The photocell sensor continuously monitors the transition from daylight to darkness, triggering the lighting system when natural light drops below predetermined levels. This creates seamless transitions that match the natural rhythm of your outdoor activities. The technology behind photocell sensors involves light-sensitive resistors that change their electrical resistance based on the amount of light they receive. During daylight hours, the high light levels create low resistance in the photocell, keeping the lighting circuit open. As darkness approaches, the decreasing light levels increase the resistance, eventually reaching a threshold that closes the circuit and activates the lighting system. This analog response creates smooth transitions rather than abrupt on-off switching that characterizes timer-based systems. Low-voltage systems operating at 12 volts provide significant safety advantages compared to standard 120-volt household current. The reduced voltage eliminates the risk of serious electrical shock if wires are accidentally damaged during installation or maintenance. This safety benefit allows homeowners to handle installation tasks that would require professional electricians with high-voltage systems. The lower voltage also reduces the risk of fire hazards from damaged wiring or faulty connections. The 12-volt system design enables DIY installation flexibility that traditional lighting systems cannot match. Pre-wired components connect through simple plug-and-play connections that require no electrical expertise. The transformer that converts household current to 12 volts mounts in a protected location, with low-voltage wire running to individual light fixtures. This modular approach allows homeowners to expand or modify their lighting layouts without rewiring or professional installation. These intelligent systems learn your usage patterns through integrated sensors that monitor movement and occupancy in outdoor spaces. The learning algorithm tracks when you typically use different areas of your backyard and adjusts brightness levels accordingly. Areas that receive heavy foot traffic during evening hours receive higher illumination levels, while spaces used primarily for ambient lighting operate at lower intensities. This adaptive behavior creates personalized lighting that matches your lifestyle rather than generic illumination patterns. The pattern recognition technology analyzes weeks of usage data to identify consistent behaviors and preferences. The system recognizes that you typically use the patio for dinner preparation around 6 p.m. and automatically increases task lighting in that area. It learns that you prefer dim pathway lighting for late evening walks and adjusts accordingly. These learned behaviors create anticipatory lighting that feels intuitive and responsive to your needs. Solar-powered lighting systems face inherent limitations that low-voltage systems avoid entirely. Solar lights depend on adequate sunlight to charge their batteries, creating inconsistent performance during cloudy weather or in shaded locations. The battery capacity in solar fixtures limits their operating duration, often resulting in lights that dim significantly or shut off entirely during extended evening use. Winter conditions with shorter daylight hours and frequent cloud cover can render solar systems unreliable when you need them most. Low-voltage systems provide consistent illumination regardless of weather conditions or seasonal changes. The reliable power supply ensures that your lights operate at full brightness throughout the entire evening, regardless of whether the day was sunny or cloudy. This dependability becomes crucial for safety lighting along pathways and for security lighting that needs to function consistently. The performance remains constant from the first day of installation through years of operation. Waterproof connections form the foundation of durable outdoor lighting installations. Marine-grade connectors create sealed joints that prevent moisture infiltration even during heavy rain or sprinkler system operation. These connections use rubber gaskets and threaded housings that maintain their seal through temperature fluctuations and physical stress. The connection points represent the most vulnerable elements in any outdoor electrical system, making high-quality waterproofing essential for long-term reliability. Buried wire installation techniques protect the electrical infrastructure while maintaining clean visual lines in your landscape. The installation process involves trenching 4 to 6 inches deep along planned wire routes, protecting the cables from damage while keeping them below the frost line in most climates. Direct burial wire rated for underground use withstands moisture, temperature changes, and soil conditions without degradation. Proper installation includes marking wire locations to prevent future damage during landscaping or construction activities. The seamless experience of anticipatory lighting transforms your relationship with outdoor spaces. Lights activate automatically as you approach, creating perfectly illuminated pathways before you need them. Task lighting brightens work areas when you move toward them, while ambient lighting creates atmosphere without manual adjustment. This responsive behavior eliminates the mental overhead of managing lighting systems, allowing you to focus on enjoying your outdoor environment. Proper lighting creates the foundation that enables other smart features to function optimally. Motion sensors for privacy screens work more effectively when they can distinguish between human movement and environmental factors. Smart furniture systems rely on adequate illumination to operate their weather protection features safely. Entertainment systems depend on appropriate ambient lighting to create the right atmosphere for social gatherings. The lighting system becomes the enabler that allows other smart features to deliver their full potential. Your backyard can create invisible highways that guide movement better than any map. These intelligent pathways don't just show you where to walk, they anticipate your destination and illuminate the route before you take your first step. The technology transforms your outdoor space into a navigation system that responds to your presence and creates safe corridors of light exactly when and where you need them. Navigating outdoor spaces safely in low-light conditions presents challenges that most homeowners underestimate until they experience a stumble or fall. Uneven surfaces, garden borders, and elevation changes that seem obvious during daylight become invisible obstacles after sunset. Your eyes need time to adjust between bright indoor lighting and dark outdoor conditions, creating a vulnerable window where accidents commonly occur. Steps become hazardous, raised planting beds turn into tripping hazards, and the comfortable familiarity of your backyard disappears in the darkness. The transition from indoor to outdoor lighting creates temporary vision impairment that standard pathway solutions fail to address. Your pupils remain constricted from indoor brightness, making it difficult to see ground-level obstacles in your path. This physiological reality means that even familiar routes become dangerous without proper illumination. The risk multiplies when you're carrying items, focused on conversation, or moving quickly to reach a destination. Poorly lit pathways create safety risks that extend beyond simple navigation difficulties. Static lighting systems often provide inadequate coverage, creating bright spots separated by dark zones where obstacles remain hidden. Traditional landscape lighting focuses on decorating specific features, rather than creating continuous safe passage. These decorative systems leave gaps in coverage that become accident waiting areas, particularly where pathways change direction or elevation. The contrast between lit and unlit areas actually makes navigation more difficult by constantly forcing your eyes to readjust. Motion-activated pathway lighting eliminates these safety concerns by creating illuminated corridors on demand. The system detects approaching movement and activates a sequence of lights that creates a continuous path of illumination from your starting point to your destination. This sequential activation provides steady light levels that allow your eyes to maintain consistent adaptation, eliminating the dangerous adjustment periods that cause accidents. The corridor of light moves with you, ensuring that your next steps remain clearly visible throughout your journey. The sequential lighting technology operates through a network of sensors positioned along pathway routes. Each sensor communicates with adjacent units to create a coordinated response that anticipates your movement direction. When the first sensor detects your approach, it activates not only its associated light but also signals the next sensor in the sequence to prepare for activation. This creates a wave of illumination that stays ahead of your movement, ensuring that your path remains lit before you need it. Curved hardwood plank pathways integrate seamlessly with smart lighting systems to create both functional and aesthetically pleasing outdoor routes. The planks provide defined walking surfaces that guide foot placement while creating visual interest through their natural grain patterns. These curved designs follow natural landscape contours, creating organic pathways that feel integrated with your garden rather than imposed upon it. The hardwood material provides stable footing with natural slip resistance that performs well in various weather conditions. The integration between pathway materials and lighting systems requires careful coordination of installation timing and placement. Light fixtures mount between pathway sections or integrate into the plank edges, creating illumination that enhances the natural wood grain while providing functional lighting. The curved pathway design allows for strategic light placement that eliminates shadows while maintaining consistent illumination levels throughout the entire route. This integration creates pathways that serve both practical navigation needs and architectural design goals. Sensor technology that detects approaching footsteps operates through multiple detection methods that ensure reliable activation while preventing false triggers. Vibration sensors embedded in pathway materials detect the specific rhythm and weight patterns of human footsteps, distinguishing them from environmental factors like wind or small animals. These sensors calibrate to different footstep pressures, ensuring activation for both adults and children while ignoring vibrations from equipment or weather conditions. The sequential lighting activation creates a domino effect that follows your movement patterns. As you approach the pathway, the first sensor activates its light and signals the next sensor to prepare for activation. This preparation phase ensures instantaneous illumination as you move forward, creating continuous light coverage without delays or gaps. The system learns your typical walking speed and adjusts the activation timing accordingly, ensuring that light always appears ahead of your position rather than behind it. Advanced sensor systems prevent light pollution by providing targeted illumination only where needed. The sensors detect not just movement but also direction and speed, allowing the system to activate only the lights necessary for your specific route. Lights behind your position deactivate after a preset delay, minimizing unnecessary illumination while maintaining safety coverage. This targeted approach reduces energy consumption while preventing light spillover that could disturb neighbors or wildlife. The architectural appeal of smart pathways extends beyond their functional benefits to create focal points that enhance your landscape design. During daylight hours, the curved hardwood planks create natural lines that guide the eye through your garden space. The integration of lighting elements adds visual interest without dominating the natural materials. At night, the sequential lighting creates dramatic effects that highlight the pathway curves while providing practical illumination for safe navigation. Smart pathways serve dual purposes by combining essential safety infrastructure with design elements that enhance your outdoor aesthetics. The hardwood planks create defined spaces that separate different functional areas of your backyard while providing clear routes between them. The lighting integration adds evening drama that transforms practical pathways into architectural features that enhance your property's nighttime appeal. The elegant solution of self-guiding outdoor navigation systems eliminates the mental overhead of planning safe routes through your outdoor space. You no longer need to remember where obstacles exist or plan your path based on available lighting. The pathway system takes responsibility for your safety, allowing you to focus on enjoying your outdoor environment rather than navigating its challenges. These intelligent pathways prepare spaces for entertainment and relaxation features by creating reliable access routes that function regardless of lighting conditions. Guests can move confidently between different areas of your backyard, enabling you to utilize your entire outdoor space for social gatherings and personal relaxation activities. Imagine outdoor furniture that knows about tomorrow's rain before the weather app does. These intelligent pieces monitor atmospheric pressure, humidity levels, and temperature fluctuations to detect approaching weather changes hours before traditional forecasting methods. The furniture receives real-time data from multiple weather services and combines this information with its own environmental sensors to make protective decisions without human intervention. Weather-damaged outdoor furniture represents one of the most expensive maintenance challenges homeowners face. Traditional patio sets, cushions, and decorative pieces suffer constant assault from sun, rain, wind, and temperature extremes. UV radiation breaks down fabric fibers and fades colors within months of purchase. Rainwater penetrates protective coatings and creates conditions for mold and mildew growth. Wind damage tears fabric and shifts furniture into positions where it suffers additional exposure to elements it was never designed to handle. The constant maintenance cycle consumes both time and money while delivering disappointing results. You apply protective sprays that wash away in the first heavy rain. You move furniture under cover before storms, then forget to move it back for days or weeks. You replace cushions annually as they become faded, torn, or permanently stained. You store furniture in garages or sheds during winter months, sacrificing storage space for protection that only partially works. Traditional outdoor furniture protection methods fail because they rely on human memory and intervention. Weather strikes without warning, often when you're away from home or sleeping. The few minutes of advance notice from weather apps provide insufficient time to secure furniture properly. By the time you realize a storm is approaching, your furniture has already suffered damage from the initial wind and rain. The reactive approach to furniture protection guarantees some level of damage with every weather event. The hidden costs of replacing and protecting traditional outdoor furniture extend far beyond the initial purchase price. Replacement cushions often cost more than the original furniture investment. Protective covers wear out faster than the furniture they protect, requiring frequent replacement. Storage solutions consume valuable space in garages, basements, or sheds. The time spent moving furniture in and out of storage adds another layer of hidden costs through lost productivity and convenience. Weather-responsive furniture eliminates these problems through built-in sensors and protective mechanisms that activate automatically. These systems monitor barometric pressure, humidity, wind speed, and temperature to detect approaching weather conditions. When sensors identify patterns that indicate incoming storms, the furniture activates its protective features without waiting for human intervention. The response time measured in hours rather than minutes provides comprehensive protection before weather arrives. The sensor technology operates through multiple detection methods that provide redundant weather monitoring. Barometric pressure sensors detect the pressure drops that precede storm systems. Humidity sensors identify moisture increases that indicate approaching precipitation. Temperature sensors monitor rapid changes that signal weather front movements. Wind speed sensors detect increasing air movement that precedes storms. These sensors work together to create a comprehensive weather monitoring system that rivals professional meteorological equipment. Floating beanbag chairs demonstrate the most advanced weather-responsive technology available for outdoor furniture. These chairs contain internal sensors that monitor both weather conditions and furniture positioning. When sensors detect rising humidity or dropping barometric pressure, the chairs automatically inflate additional chambers that increase their buoyancy and water resistance. The chairs can float safely during flood conditions while maintaining their shape and comfort. Internal heating elements activate during temperature drops to prevent moisture condensation and maintain dry interiors. The inflation system operates through small pumps powered by solar panels integrated into the chair fabric. These pumps can increase internal pressure within minutes of detecting threatening weather conditions. The chairs use multiple air chambers that can inflate independently, allowing them to adapt to different weather threats. Light rain triggers partial inflation for water resistance, while severe storm warnings activate full inflation for complete protection. The chairs return to normal configuration once weather conditions improve. Folding furniture systems respond to weather conditions through motorized mechanisms that collapse seating and table surfaces into protected configurations. These systems use weather-resistant servo motors that operate reliably in outdoor conditions. The folding mechanisms activate when sensors detect wind speeds above predetermined thresholds or when precipitation sensors identify incoming rain. The furniture folds into compact configurations that present minimal surface area to wind and rain while protecting mechanical components in weatherproof housings. The materials science behind weather-adaptive outdoor furniture involves synthetic fabrics and frame materials engineered for extreme weather resistance. The fabric components use hydrophobic treatments that repel water while maintaining breathability. UV-resistant additives prevent color fading and material degradation from sun exposure. The frame materials combine aluminum alloys with composite reinforcements that provide strength while resisting corrosion and thermal expansion. These materials maintain their properties through temperature cycles that range from sub-zero winter conditions to extreme summer heat. Integration with weather APIs provides furniture access to professional meteorological data that enhances local sensor readings. The furniture connects to your home Wi-Fi network and receives weather data from multiple forecast services. This integration allows the furniture to prepare for weather conditions that may not yet be detectable by local sensors. The API integration provides extended forecast information that enables the furniture to make protective decisions hours or days in advance of weather events. The furniture systems can distinguish between different types of weather threats and respond appropriately to each situation. Light rain triggers water-resistant modes that protect fabrics while maintaining usability. Heavy storms activate full protection modes that prioritize preservation over accessibility. High wind conditions trigger low-profile configurations that reduce wind resistance. Extreme temperature events activate protective measures that prevent material damage from thermal stress. Self-maintaining furniture eliminates the mental overhead of weather protection planning. You never need to remember to check weather forecasts or move furniture before storms. The furniture monitors conditions continuously and responds automatically to threats. This autonomous operation means your furniture receives optimal protection even when you're traveling or unable to respond to weather changes personally. The peace of mind that comes with self-protecting outdoor furniture transforms your relationship with outdoor spaces. You can invest in high-quality furniture without worrying about weather damage destroying your investment. The furniture maintains its appearance and functionality regardless of weather conditions, providing consistent comfort and aesthetics throughout all seasons. Reliable furniture creates the foundation for outdoor entertainment by ensuring that seating and surfaces remain available regardless of weather conditions. Your outdoor spaces become dependable venues for social gatherings because the furniture protects itself and remains ready for use. This reliability enables you to plan outdoor activities with confidence, knowing that weather won't compromise your furniture or force last-minute changes to your plans. The sound of water can lower your stress levels, but only if it appears at the right moment. Research shows that water sounds trigger specific neurological responses that reduce cortisol production and activate parasympathetic nervous system functions associated with relaxation. However, these therapeutic benefits depend entirely on timing and context. Water sounds that appear when you need them most create powerful stress relief, while the same sounds at inappropriate times become ineffective background noise that your brain learns to ignore. Water sounds provide therapeutic benefits through frequency patterns that naturally synchronize with human brainwave activity. The consistent rhythm of cas